What's going on, Modern Warfare 3 forum? Bringing you another gameplay of Drop Zone. This time using the USAS, which is a gun that's getting a lot of attention at the moment since the striker got patched. I'm going to talk about the shotguns a little bit later on, but I was playing Piazza, which is one of the new maps the other day, and it got me thinking about holidays. So I'm due to go away to the Canary Islands in a few weeks. What is the most interesting place you guys on the forum have been on holiday? Or what place have you enjoyed the most out of all the places you've been? I'll give you a little lowdown on where I've been away on holiday, and then we'll talk about the USAS and Drop Zone. Places I've been away on holiday, I was lucky enough as a kid to go to Florida, to the Space Center and Disneyland as a kid. Quite interesting going to the Space Center. You could stand inside the big rockets, the Apollo rockets, and like, you know, stand inside the bits at the end where all the flames come out of, those big tube things. Don't know what they're called, but they're literally like the size of a house. You know, fantastic engineering to look at. Quite an interesting place. Hope to be able to go back to America, hopefully to New York for my wife's 30th birthday. Obviously, if I go to New York, you know, as a foreign member, it is my duty to find where Cyber lives, brick his windows, egg his car, and tie him up, obviously, and then share that with you. Hopefully, I'll be able to do that for you. Other places of interest that I've been to Portugal quite a few times. That's quite a nice part of the world with nice beaches. It's quite posh actually, especially on the Algarve, which is the south coast. Also been to my auntie's apartment in San Jose in Spain, which was probably the most boring place in the world to go on holiday. Just one bar with one street with just like wild wolves roaming up and down. Quite boring. Been to the Canary Islands quite a lot as well. My parents like to go away on holiday in the winter time for business because construction's kind of quiet during winter. You can't really build houses if it's frosty outside. So yeah, we've been to Canary Islands quite a lot. Ooh, Pavela, nice. So the Canary Islands is quite an interesting spot. They're all volcanic. Tenerife's kind of like got black sand beaches. Gran Canaria's kind of got like sand dunes blown over from the Sahara Desert. So that's quite an interesting part of the world. I haven't seen much of the rest of Europe yet. Hope to be able to go. I have been to Italy twice. It left quite an impression. Went once with my parents. They paid for us to go on holiday there. Lucky me. A few years ago, me and my wife, my brother, and my parents went. Quite a nice family holiday. It left quite a lasting impression on us, so we went back for our honeymoon, where we stopped at Lake Garda, which is, you know, very similar to Piazza from Modern Warfare 3. Reminds me, you know, a lot of that. From Lake Garda, we went to Verona, which is where Romeo and Juliet apparently met, and there's Juliet's balcony with like all the graffiti for the where everyone leaves the love for each other written on the wall. Pretty gross. I didn't bother. Romance is dead. There's also a nice amphitheatre there that you can see. Nice C4 kill there. It's quite an amazing spot, really. You know, but the most amazing spot in Italy, without a doubt, has to be Venice. Now, what makes Venice special is, I mean, it is weird. It looks like it's something from a film set. It's very strange. What makes Venice special is how, in the first place, it even exists. You know, the Italians are obviously king of builders, because normally when you build a house, you dig a hole, you have foundations, and you build your house. Now, on Venice, it's surrounded by water for a good reason, because there is no land. The whole city is built on marsh and bog by driving wooden stilts from nearby forest into the ground and then building stone buildings, 3 or 4 story stone buildings and canals on top of all this. An amazing engineering feat, especially considering how long ago it was all built. That is the one place in the world, if you haven't been, I would recommend foreign members to try and see at least once in your life. Put it on your bucket list, if you want to call it that. Okay, that's enough about holidays. I'm going away in about 4 weeks anyway, so I'm sure you'll all miss me. Anyway, on to the gameplay. This is the last time I'm probably going to post a Drop Zone video. I might make a little Drop Zone montage, I'm not sure. You know, I'm not frightened of posting videos where I die a lot. I die 15 to 16 times in this video. You know, I could post flawless games, Moab games where I don't die very often. But in all honesty, they're not as entertaining to watch. You know, they're just not as fun. That was a bit weird. The guy was flashed, so my C4 detonated afterwards. But anyway, I got the kill. So yeah, this is the last drop zone game I'm going to post probably. It's on Dome. I'm using the USAS. So I honestly think now this is the best all-round shotgun. It's fully automatic. You can fire it in single shots too. It's a one-hit kill with damage at close range every time, unless you've got some weird lag. It can be a one-hit kill at medium range sometimes, but also it can be a two-hit kill at medium range. And at your maximum range, which for example should be kind of like, I don't know, one end of the pipe to the other on hard hat, it can be a 3-hit kill. But I still think overall this is now the best shotgun to use. Obviously the low-down shotguns is the striker's been nerfed a bit with the extended mags glitch removed, so the extended mags range combo really doesn't provide fantastic results anymore. It's a lot of hit markers, sadly. So other shotguns, KSG is apparently better now, but it seems to take forever between the pumps to, you know, fire. So I won't be bothering with that one. The Spaz has been slightly nerfed, but you know, that's still a viable option. Model and A12 I rarely ever use, so I wouldn't know. Tried the model yesterday and I was just getting loads of hit markers, so I don't think I'll bother. So yeah, I'm using the USAS, and I've got class setup. I've got USAS with extended mags, because you only get like 5 shots with the standard cartridge. Extended mags bumps it up to like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or something. So USAS extended mags with damage. MP9, which you saw me go on a bit of a spree earlier with it, helps for the, you know, medium to long range shots. Whoa, there are a lot of them in there. Sleight of hands, because it's cartridge reload, but still, you know, it's the best first perk really. You don't need extreme conditioning, because the USAS, unlike any other gun in the game, has extreme conditioning built in as a special little naughty feature. So I'm also using blast shield, which, you know, when I'm using C4 at close quarters or people are pounding the drop zone, you know, it's a handy perk to use. I'm using steady aim for a faster draw time, and obviously tighter crosshairs, which helps with the hip firing. You know, you should only be hip firing with the USAS. You know, I don't see any reason to ADS with it at all. If anyone can give me a good reason to ADS, i.e. it's more accurate or you get more one-hit kills, by all means, you know, give me a message and explain that to me. But I still think this is the best way to use it. So I'm playing with Hybrid from the forum here, just 2 of us, and we're pretty much dominating this game by ourselves. You know, it's going pretty well. You can see there that was the maximum range. You can get someone with the USAS there. It came up long shot, and we're pretty much dominating this game by ourselves. We're crushing the opposition. Hybrid's capping the points in general, and I'm running around like a madman, stopping them getting to the drop zones. But I've also capped some of the points. Look at you, head glitching there, camping. One good thing about campers is, as you can see now, they are very predictable. I'll just drop him a little C4. They never learn to move, campers, especially the bad ones. Anyway, in the next gameplay, I'm thinking I should post something from the new maps. Biggest problem I've got is I've had a few games where I've had host migrations or bad lag, so I'll have to keep trying to get something decent. It won't be Liberations, that's far too big, so it'll probably be something on Piazza. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this drop zone video, and I hope you give the USAS a good chance. Thanks a lot. Bye.